Hey guys, welcome back to another live. I hope everybody is doing great. Let's give people this thing. Okay, so we're just getting started. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chat box if you can hear. I think. Let me. Hey guys, good morning. Happy New Week. Hope everybody's doing great. We're back here live on YouTube to analyze, trade, and learn. We're just getting started here. Let's get the likes up. If I can get everybody to please give this video a thumbs up, you know, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's let's like this video. We're going to get started very soon. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me know. Can you guys hear me right now? Is it sounding loud and clear? Yo, let me know in the comment section if you guys can hear me. So, okay. You said sound is not clear. Okay, sorry guys. I'm a bit in a I'm kind of like out in public right now in a noisy area. I was even debating whether I should come live or not, because I'm not at my usual setup and all that. So, but since I didn't come live for the last few weeks, I mean, no, it's been a few days, not a few weeks, few days that I haven't been coming live. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just come live, because it's been a while. So yeah, I'm so sorry if it's not sounding very clear. Just know it's because I'm out in public right now. So we're gonna still try to analyze, okay? So I hope you guys can see my screen properly, okay? So yeah, okay, so we're gonna start here. Let me just bring this. Okay, so let me open up gold. All right, as always, we're gonna analyze gold, okay? This is the main forex pair that I trade. I'm technically a master when it comes to trading gold. I understand gold so well, so yeah, this is one pair that I really love trading and analyzing and all that. So not too long ago, I gave out a signal to enter a buy on gold. Okay. So far, the signal has gone up by over 100 pips in profit. If you took that signal, I hope you already cash out at least in some profit, because 100 pips is a lot. Okay. Making 100 pips from a trade, that is a lot. So I hope you guys cashed out and stuff like that. All right. But for me, I'm gonna keep holding this buy, because gold is welcome currently in a very to another live. I hope everybody's doing great. Oh, so let's like this video. We're going to get started very soon. Guys, can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section. Can you hear me right now? I need to confirm something. Can you hear me? Oh, you guys can hear me? Okay, thank God. Okay. So as I was saying, yeah, so as I was saying, getting background noise. Yeah, I'm so sorry guys. It's today's live. You might not then the sound might not be good because I'm in public. So yeah, so let's just manage to try our best. So yeah, so the gold buy, I'm gonna still hold it because price is still in a very strong uptrend, and I believe it will most likely keep going up. Let's take a look at it here. Okay, so we're gonna start off by looking at the daily time frame. Okay, so this is gold. I'm gonna open a chart that has, let's see, let me open a chart that doesn't have, you know what? Yeah, no, I don't want to use this chart. Use one that has no analysis. Okay, yeah, so let's look at it here. This is the daily time frame. Okay, so our previous high, this is a very strong uptrend right over here. Okay, right here at 3,167. Previous higher low right here at 2,955. Okay, so one area you can look for, like if the price comes back here at 3,166, this is going to be one good area to look for buy on gold. Okay, on the daily time frame. As long as gold doesn't break below 29.60 or 29.50, it's still in a very strong uptrend on the daily time frame. Okay, so that's one thing to note. Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, we have we also have an uptrend. Okay, formation that the price is going is currently forming here. All right, so currently we have this structure right here. Okay, we have this previous high at 3,442. Okay, and then the previous low right here around 3,407. Okay, so reason for the buy that I gave out, about 30 minutes ago was as a result of the price coming back to this previous higher low. Okay, so price came to this previous higher low. This is a strong area for a buy, and usually when the price buys from here, the target is up here. Okay, so the target is like this top part, 3,443 is basically like the target. All right, so price has already sort of like made it halfway there. Okay, made it halfway there. So yeah, so right now, another good area for potential buy for gold on this 1 hour time frame is sitting around 3,000. So between 3,376 and 3,368. Okay, so if the price drops further down, then the next area to look for buy again is between 3,368, 3,385. Okay, so between 3,385 and 3,368 would be the next area for a potential buy. And this area, if price actually holds this support, this is going to be a very strong level for gold to basically bounce back up from strongly. Okay, it's gonna continue the uptrend from this area. Okay, there's a pretty high chance that if it taps into this area and it actually holds it, it's gonna go higher from there. Okay, now currently we have a resistance right here. This is our current high at 3,500. Okay, that is basically the current all-time high. That's the highest that gold has gone to so far. It's 3,500. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. All right. Now for gold to actually start heading down, okay, let's say going all the way down to 3,160, 167, what would need to happen, all right, is that gold will need to break this current low, okay, or this current higher low here. So this is, if we get a break below this 3,368, okay, now we have a high possibility of heading all the way down to this level, and then from here we're going to bounce back up very strongly. Okay, so that's basically what you need to keep an eye on. All right, so keep an eye on the 3,368. That is the most important level that gold shouldn't break below. If it breaks below that on the 1 hour time frame, then it is going to go further down. Okay, and then most likely it's going to go all the way down to like 3,167. Okay, but if it remains above 3,368, then we're going to keep going higher. Okay, so that's pretty much, yeah, so that's pretty much it for now. I'm still bullish on gold until we break, unless we break below 3,368, then I'm going to be a little bit bearish, but for now I'm still bullish on gold, okay, in the long term. So yeah, so that's pretty much it on gold. Currently in a buy, gonna keep holding the buy. If the price drops lower, it is just another opportunity to buy. Okay, so guys, right now on gold, we want to just focus on buying, you know, like because gold is in a very strong uptrend, and best trade to take on gold is literally always a buy. If you've just been buying gold, look at this uptrend. If you've just been someone that's just buying gold, every time we have like a major pullback, you are literally just in profit. Okay, I've made a lot of profits just by buying gold. Whenever I see a major pullback on gold on like the 1 hour time frame and stuff, I just enter a buy because I know price is going to go up, you know, because that's basically the current trend. Okay, so yeah, if you want to be making profits in gold, do not look to short it. Just look for buying opportunities. This is literally the best trades to take on gold as of right now. Okay? I hope that is clear enough. Okay? All right. Prop firms that I recommend is FX5. You know, that's one prop firm that I've used. What else? I've heard that FTMO is also good. So those are two prop firms that I'm familiar with. Should we still hold the buy you gave earlier? Yeah, you can still hold it, okay? Although, if you want to hold it, just make sure your stop loss is below this low, okay? Like for me, I'm going to keep holding it, you know, because I believe gold, you know, once it comes back to this 3,500, pretty high chance it will break it. So I'm going to just keep holding it. All right, that's me. But for you guys, you know, you're already high in profits. All right, so if you are satisfied with the profits that you made, then just close it and then wait for the next signal that I send out. Okay, so that's it. Now let's look at the other trade that we enter on the Telegram channel. So this is a trade on this pair here, USD SGD. Okay, so this is another trade that I gave out signal to buy, which is so far it's playing out. Okay, so yeah, so this is a trade we entered around 1.3060, 68, 70, around there. Take profit number one is around here. Okay, and then take profit number two is around 1.32 to like up here. Okay. So this pair here, I believe is gonna go higher. Okay. And the reason for this buy was on the daily time frame. Okay. So on the daily time frame, price is at a very strong support right here, 1.30, 1.3033, very strong support, which I noticed price tapped into, right? Now, before I decided to buy, what I wanted to see is for the price to break. I wanted to see the price break above the current lower high, which was on 1.3049. Okay. I wanted to see the price break above that current lower high. Once the price was able to do that, then it came back for a pullback. Now we had another minor resistance at 1.30, which can be seen on the 30 minutes time frame. Okay. So on the 30 minutes time frame, we had this resistance, which is also an area which price can strongly get rejected from. As you can see, we saw when the price came to 1.3065, right? It got massively rejected. So it came back and now it was able to break above it. So now the price broke above this resistance. Now it was now safe to enter a buy because now the price has no other resistance other than the one that's all the way up here at 1 point. The next resistance is like around 1.3115, So yeah, so that's why I gave out. That's one of the reasons why I gave out this buy signal. Well, really good area to have entered, of course, is here. So right here, 1.3031 would have been a good area to just enter the buy. But when the price was here, I was not around my screen and stuff, so I also didn't set in any alert. So I was not able to send out a signal when it came down to 1.3031. Okay. So this here is a buy, which is it's like long-term buy. Okay, I'm predicting that the price should go all the way back. Let me see. Where is the expectation? Okay. So the actual target, like the main area where I'm expecting the price to go to is all the way up here at 1.35. Okay. So from this, it should go all the way here. Okay. This is the expectation. And with this one here, this is a strategy I teach the students in the trading class. But this low here is basically what cannot be broken. All right. So for the price for this pair to get all the way up here, 1.3572, which is the main target, the low, which is not going to get broken, is this one here. Okay. But I put the stop loss here for you guys because I didn't give you guys the main TP. I just gave you guys short-term TP just because I know, you know, I just don't like sending signals that's going to take a long time because for the price to get all the way here, it's going to take a while. Like it's not going to happen within a few hours, right? So I just gave you guys small TPs for you guys to just cash out. But yeah, okay. So our stop loss for this trade is below this current low here. So 1.3007. That's where our stop loss is. So as long as the price doesn't break below this, it can hit this first one here, the first TP right here. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. With this pair, look for buying opportunity right now on the 1 hour time frame. Let me delete all this red line here so we can see better. Okay, so on this 1 hour time frame, we now have a structure that's currently playing out. Okay, so we actually have a structure that's currently playing out, so you guys can play along with this structure here. You can now start looking for like buying opportunities. If you have not entered a trade yet, you can now start looking for buying opportunity as the price is pulling back to the previous higher high. All right. So that is basically it. So now the next time price comes back to 1.3073, this is going to be a good area for a buy. Okay. So this is technically how you trade. Once the price has been able to find support at a key level, right? Usually what's going to happen, now the price is going to start forming higher highs and higher lows on the lower time frames, okay? So this support here, this 1.3028 is a key level on the daily time frame. So the price was able to hold that. Now what's going to happen on the 1 hour time frame, price is going to start heading like this. It's going to start forming higher highs and higher lows until it gets to the main target, which is all the way up here, 1.35. So yeah, so that's it. We'll come back to this trade later, in a few days to see how it played out. Okay, check gold again. Okay, let me see what happened with gold. I don't think anything major happened. So let me check it. Okay. So yeah, so nothing has happened. There's really nothing to check here. Okay, I've already analyzed gold. I've explained to you guys what to expect. All right. Like right now, it's sitting at this support. It has a resistance at 3,444, which it needs to break above. If it can break above, this resistance, like right now we have resistance right here. Okay. So if gold can break above this resistance, this is 3,468, right? If it can break above this resistance, then we're going to go higher. So that's basically it. That's, so this 3,467 is a potential area for short. For those who are looking for like sell gold, a good area would be 3,460, 467, 468. That would be one possible area to sell gold. Okay. But should you be selling gold here? Not a good idea, because you don't want to be selling when the price is at a support. Not a good idea. Okay. All right. So we're done with gold. We've analyzed gold. We looked at this pair, USD. Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at the next pair on our list, which is AUD/USD. All right, so let's check it out. Let's check this pair out. Okay. AUD/USD is up next. Let's start analyzing this on the daily time frame. Okay. If you're just joining the live, welcome to the live. I hope you're doing great. What I do on this channel here is analyze the Forex market. I also provide basic trading knowledge. This is a great place to learn. If you are a beginner, I come live twice a day, Monday to Thursday. First time is around 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then the second time that I come live is around 9 p.m. Eastern time. This is a great place to learn about trading. If you're a beginner, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, join my free Telegram group so you can get more signals, more trading knowledge and all that completely for free. The link is below the description of this video. Okay. So let's analyze AUD/USD. Okay, let's look at this pair here. All right, so this is AUD/USD on the daily time frame. Where's the price? The current market, the current trend on this daily time frame is obviously bearish. As you guys can see, the price is actually bearish. All right, it is in a it's in a downtrend right now, as you guys can see. And where's the price at right now? It's basically at the previous lower high, which is a very strong resistance, 6409. Okay, that's where the price is at. This is a very strong level for the price to sell. This is a very strong level for the price to sell from. Okay, the previous lower high. Okay, so that's what I see here, and let's go on. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. See what's happening. Okay, so the market actually already started selling up. Yeah, it already started selling up here. So on this 1 hour time frame, we have an uptrend, of course, So we have an uptrend here, which is, been playing out for the last few. Let me check the dates. It's been when? So for the last few, so it's been a few weeks actually. Okay. So yeah, this, let me just hide this like this. Oh, this is better. Okay. Okay, let me, no, okay. Yeah, so it's been, this uptrend for the last few weeks, and the price didn't break it. This uptrend is still pretty intact. As you can see, price never break the previous, it has never broken the previous higher low, right? For the market to break out of an uptrend, it has to break below the previous higher low. And this pair here didn't do that. Like this uptrend on the 1 hour time frame has been getting respected for a while. Okay, so what's gonna happen is, as long as the price keeps respecting this uptrend, there's a possibility to keep going higher. Okay, now for the price to start selling, all right, we need to break below this low. We have to break below 63.68. Price breaks below that. Okay, then we have this low as well to break. Okay, so this is 63.30, 63.33. Okay, so the price breaks below this, is going to start heading down, right? But if it holds above this level, it will, keep going up. So where's the price right now? The price is at internal support right now. Okay, this is an internal support, guys. This is one strategy that I use, and I believe I made a video about it on YouTube. I have not yet released the second part of how to self using this strategy. I only released the part for when to look for a buy. Okay, but right now this is what's playing out. We have this previous high right here at 63.93. We have the previous higher low right here at 63.67, and then we have the internal support right here at 63.83. Price has tapped into this internal support. Now the next target, okay, usually what we want to now see the price do is to return back up. Okay, so I believe right now in the short term, this Audi USD should buy back up. Okay, in the short term, it should buy back up to this high here, 64.33. Okay, it should buy back up to that level, and then yeah, so that's pretty much here for now. You want to look for buying opportunity. Okay, another good area to buy Audi USD is going to be down at 63, 67, 63, 30, 38. Okay, so this is one good area. These are two areas to buy. Here, if the price drops here at 63, 67, number one, or if it drops down here at 63, 37. Okay. Here, so those are, yeah, possible scenario. Now, if we break below 63.33, okay, 63.30, what is it, 31, okay? If we break below that level, just know the market is not going to be bearish, okay? This is gonna, price is gonna start heading lower and lower, and where it's gonna go to is gonna be all the way down to this. It's gonna come all the way down here, okay? Okay, all the way down to 60.93. This is where it should come all the way down to. Okay, once we lose this 63.31. So yeah, so that's the analysis on AUD USD. Okay, so we've analyzed it. We've analyzed AUD USD. We've analyzed gold. We've analyzed USD SGD. Next pair on the list, let's take a look at GBP USD. Okay, let's look at GBP. Okay, so this is GBP USD. Okay, this is the daily time frame. It is currently at a very strong resistance here on the daily time frame. Okay, possibility for a sell right here. Let me just hold on. Okay, so right here, there's a possibility that it's going to sell up. This is a strong resistance on the daily time frame. Let me just check the weekly for a minute. I'm going to go to the weekly. Okay. All right, let's check the weekly time frame first. Let me delete this so we see what's happening. Okay, so this is GBP USD. This is the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, what do we see? We see a very strong uptrend. Okay, the price has been in since September 2022. Okay, and this uptrend on the weekly time frame is still intact. Currently, on this weekly time frame, the previous higher high is right here at 1.3137. Okay, so let me just mark this right here so we understand what's happening with GBP USD. Okay, so this is our previous higher high for GBP USD on the weekly time frame, and then our previous higher low is right over here at 1.2035. Okay, so let me just mark it here. So what do we see? Okay, GBP USD, once it broke above this high, this resistance 1.30, it broke above it, went up, to it went up to like 34, 40 something, and then from there it pulled back, right? So this drop here from 34, 40, 41 or 46 was just a pullback on the weekly time frame. Okay, this was a pullback on the weekly time frame, and where did the price pulled all the way back to the previous higher low. Okay, so the previous higher low was all the way down here around 1.2038, 1.21. Okay, so this was a really nice area to have bought GBP USD, and at first TP would have been up here at 31.37. Second TP would have been all the way up here at 34.33. Okay, so that's it. So price, where the price is at now, it is back at the current high on the weekly time frame. Okay, so this 1.34, 1.34, what's the exact price? Okay, it's 1.3434. Okay, so this 1.3434 is basically a level where one of two things is gonna happen. Either one, GBP USD breaks above this, okay, to go higher, or it gets rejected to go back down. Okay, so it's at a very critical level now. If it's able to break above it, let me see if it, how many people are still in this live. Okay, I can see you guys are enjoying this live. Awesome. So if GBPUSD is able to break above 1.3434, it's going to go higher, right? It's going to go to the next resistance, which in this case is going to be, let me just zoom in. The next resistance will be up here at 36. You know, it's going to be around 36. Let me just mark it here. So this would be the next resistance right here. So between 35.86, 37.46 would be the next, you know, resistance. But anyways, for now, let's just focus on what's happening. The price is here, but has it gotten rejected yet? No, I don't see any rejection yet, not on the weekly time frame. So let's check the daily time frame and see what has happened so far. So on the daily time frame, we haven't gotten any rejection yet. Okay, the price looks like it's getting rejected though. Okay, we can see here the price is like it's struggling to go higher. Okay, so what needs to happen if we get a bearish daily candle at this resistance? This is one sign of rejection. All right. If the price ends up closing a bearish daily candle here, this is a rejection. And now we have a high possibility for now a sell. This is going to be a major sell for GBPUSD. Okay. There's about 5 hours, 44 minutes left for this daily candle to close. It's very important. How this daily candle closes is going to be very important. If it closes bearish, that would not be good for, I mean, it's going to provide us with a selling opportunity. So I guess it's good, right? If it closes bearish, then we can look for a sell. But if it closes bullish, we don't look for a sell yet. Okay. All right. So now let's look at the lower time frames. Let's start with 1 hour. I just go straight to 1 hour. We want to understand what's happening so far on this 1 hour time frame. Okay. So on this 1 hour time frame, what has happened so far here? Let's see here. Okay, let us see. Okay, so in this 1 hour time frame, okay. So in this 1 hour time frame, we can see our current high is right over here. Okay, and the previous okay. Oops. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So basically, um, on this one, okay. I'm gonna be ending this live soon because where I am right now is it's starting to get crazy. Okay. So, anyways, okay. So on this 1 hour time frame, okay, what we see very strong uptrend, right? And the previous high is right here at 1.3292. 1.3292. Okay. This is a good area to look for buy. Price comes back here. One good area to look for buy. If it drops all the way down here, look for buy here. Okay, if it comes to the previous higher low 1.32, good area for, yeah, good area for buy as well. Okay, so 1.3210 around there, good area for a buy. Okay, and then we have internal support right here, all right, which price taps into that area and it holds it. This is also another good area for buy. Okay, so what do we see so far here? This 1 hour time frame, the price is starting to look bearish because we can see we had this high here, which price created, broke above, came back for retest, went back to this previous high, it got rejected, it's coming back down. Okay, so, and it also broke this high here. Okay, so now there's a pretty strong possibility that it's gonna go down. Okay, I'm anticipating that once it pushes back up, you know again, it will most likely go back down, right? So for GBPUSD, I'll say start looking for a sell. Okay, there's a possibility that we're gonna start selling once we push back up. Where the price is already forming, it's like sort of already forming resistance. We have a resistance right here already at 33.87, which it has already created. Okay, so possibility for a sell all the way down here. That's basically what I see. Okay, and if you're gonna enter a sell, okay, if you're gonna enter a sell on GBPUSD, just set your stop loss above this main resistance, which is 1.30, 34. Slightly above that resistance would be good because that is like the price could still go up here and then sell off. There's a possibility it can do that, right? So that's why you want to set your stop loss slightly above that level for the sell. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what I see on GBPUSD. A good area for me to have bought would have been here, but it's no longer, price is no longer a good area for me to buy. I would wait for the price to come down here. If I'm going to look for a buy, it's going to be down at 32.92. That's where it's safer for me to buy. I don't want to buy here just because it's very close. This is a very, like, it's near a resistance, right? This is a strong resistance on the daily. So there's a high, like the chances of the buy playing out is like 50-50, It's like 50-50 the buy could play out. And the other 50, it could not. There's also a 50% chance it will not play out, okay? This is better for a sell than for buy, okay? Could you please let me read the chat here? You guys have been sending messages. I haven't been reading it. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Let's get the likes to, what are we sitting at? We're sitting at 8 likes. We have 18 of us watching, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching it later on, please don't remember to give it a like, okay? Really appreciate it. Hi, Zenny. Could you please check BTC before you leave? Sure. Actually, BTC is something that I need to analyze on this channel because it is one pair that a lot of my subscribers, because when I started my YouTube channel, most of my subscribers are crypto traders here on YouTube. So let me analyze Bitcoin for you guys. Okay. So Bitcoin, this buy here is something that I saw coming. Okay, I low-key predicted Bitcoin going to 90,000, although I didn't enter the buy because it's something that I really don't like trading it. There's just, I don't know, too much manipulations with Bitcoin. Okay, but yeah, let's see what has happened. Let's go on the daily time frame. You know what? Let me open a different chart because this one here is for Jesus. Okay, let me try to find another chart. I was doing a lot of back testing here. Let's open a chart that doesn't look like Okay. I bought the last time you analyzed and I'm still holding. Oh, that's nice. I can't even remember where was it that I analyzed it and if whether it played out or not. I have no idea. But anyways, let's take a deeper look at Bitcoin and see what has been happening. Okay. All right. So Bitcoin, you know what? I'm gonna start with the. I wanna debating if I should start on. Yeah, let me start with the weekly. Let's just see what's happening on the weekly. I want to understand what's happening on the weekly first, because Bitcoin is something that you want to look at by bigger time frames, because the thing that the price tends to like make huge price movements, and it does that through the weekly and daily time frame. Uh, whatever that's happening on the weekly and daily time frame, that's what is basically pushing the price. So on the weekly time frame here, we have our previous high right here, previous high low right here. Okay. All right. 80. I told you to buy from 80,000, 140. Oh wow. That's a long, long time ago. Okay. And so far, and then that's like what, 100 or 10,000. Damn, $10,000 price movements. Nice. For those who took the buy, congrats. You guys have made good profit. Okay. So what happened? Bitcoin came back to do a retest, although it didn't exactly tap into this. Did it tap into it? Oh yeah, it did. Almost. Very, very close to it. Look at that. Okay. So the resistance or support is actually sitting at 73,791. It came back. It very, very almost touched it, but not really. Okay, and then it bounced back up. Okay. Now on this weekly time frame, we have a resistance right here. Okay. We now have a resistance on Bitcoin right here. Okay. So we see we tapped into it. Yes. Now we're approaching a very strong resistance. Okay. That's on the weekly time frame. Okay. So now let's go on the daily time frame. Let's see what's happening. Okay. So on the daily time frame, let's see here. Yeah, this wasn't broken. Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna look at it like this. Okay. This is basically what needs to happen. Okay. So we are basically having a very strong resistance right over here at okay, it has a very strong resistance at 94,781, which is where I believe it's heading to. Okay. I believe Bitcoin should come all the way to 94,7 something. And if it can break it, all right, if Bitcoin can break above this 95,000 resistance, right now it has a high chance of going higher. If it doesn't break above it, okay, if it doesn't break above it, it's heading down. So 95, okay, so between 95,000 and 90, 94, okay, 94 is going to be a good area for possible sell on Bitcoin. This is where I will look for sell on Bitcoin. All right. Once it approaches 94,000, 95,000, which is where it's heading to, right? It's heading to that level. So I'm gonna look for sell around that area. If we break above it, then it's gonna buy. All right, if we break above 95, it's gonna now buy. Where's buy to? Most likely back to the all-time high. Okay, this is what's basically that's the prediction on Bitcoin. Now, for those who want to buy Bitcoin, go to the lower time frame. You go to the 1 hour, and you see the current trend. All right. So on this 1 hour time frame, this is the current trend. It is an uptrend. All right. This is price is forming higher highs and higher lows. Okay. This is the current trend. And where is Bitcoin at right now? This is where it is on the 1 hour. It's forming a new high or whatever. Okay. And then previously, all right, right here. Okay. So if I'm going to look for buy on Bitcoin, right? If you're someone that's trying to buy Bitcoin or whatever, trying to predict, you want to target 94, 95,000. You don't want to buy Bitcoin where it is right now. Of course, this is not a good area. What I would do is wait for the price to pull back to at least 89, okay? To at least 89,190. Yeah, to this 89,190, 88,800. This is where I'll look for buy on Bitcoin. Okay. So for those who want to join the buy, wait for the price of Bitcoin to pull back down to around 89,190 or 88,800 for a buy. Okay. If you're going to target that's this 95K. Okay. And for Bitcoin to be bearish, all right, if let's assume 95,000 doesn't happen, okay, instead price starts selling off and then it ends up breaking below this low. This is 86,432. If we come back here and break below this, it's heading down. Okay, so below 86,432, it is a sell. Above it, it's a buy. Okay, so wait for the price to return back to 89,190 for a buy. If it comes all the way down to 86,90, 86,942, this is also a good area for a buy. Okay, so buy area number 1 right here, and then possible buy area number 2 down here. Okay, below this is a sell. Okay, so I hope this makes sense, guys. So that's basically my prediction on Bitcoin. For now, I think it's going to buy, and an area to look for buy is 190, 89, 190. Okay, 89, 190, and so on. So that is basically it. We've analyzed a lot of pair on this live. We took a look at USD, SGD. Okay, we took a look at this one. This here is a buy, long-term buy. And then we also looked at GBP USD as well. Okay, we looked at GBP USD. Bro, is this the right track? Yeah, we looked at GBP USD, which we believe it's gonna sell. Okay, I believe it's gonna sell. And then we looked at gold, which is a buy. Okay, so we looked at gold. This one here is currently gonna be buying. Okay, that's my anticipation, is that gold is gonna buy. And then lastly, we took a look at AUD. Yeah, we took a look at AUD USD, which I believe is gonna buy. Okay. Yeah, I believe this is gonna buy as well. So out of all these pairs that we analyze, guys, what does this mean? Does this mean you should go ahead and start taking all the trades? No, don't do that. It's not smart. Choose two pairs, one or two pairs that I've analyzed on this live, and you trade at least one. Don't go and start trading, placing trades on all of them. This is not good risk management strategy, all right? You want to minimize your risk in trading because you know nothing is guaranteed in trading. So you have to be careful. Always think about protecting your money. And the best way you can do that is minimize the amount of trades you have open. All right. Don't be the person who has so many trades open on different pairs because you're just exposing yourself to too much risk. All right. So I've analyzed a lot of pairs. You just choose one. If it's going to be the gold buy, then just stick with the gold buy. If it's going to be the GBP sell, then just stick with the GBP sell. Okay. If you want to choose, if you want to trade more than one, then just choose one more pair and then stick to it. All right. Make sure you know exactly how much you're going to lose before you enter those trades. All right. Don't be the kind of person that just selects a random lot size. You have no idea how much you're going to lose. If the stop loss got hit, you're just entering it just because you want to make a lot of money. That is not good. Okay. Always do your calculations before you take out any signals, either from my group or from any other Telegram group that you're in. Make sure you do your calculations ahead of time to know exactly how much money you're going to lose if the stop loss got hit. All right. That way you're not surprised, because if you know exactly how much money you're going to lose, you will not be so shaken when the stop loss get hit, because you know you already knew how much it was going to be. And make sure you're comfortable with that amount. Okay. Don't try to, like, don't let the amount that you're going to lose be an amount that is going to bother you if you lose it. All right. So that's just my advice for you guys. All right. Manage your risk well, guys, please. And another thing, guys, when I give out a signal, please do not come text me on Telegram and asking me whether you should still hold the trades or if you should keep it. I mean, if you should close it and things like that. I have a few of you guys that always come to my message me and ask me if you should still keep holding the trade and stuff like that. You know, please don't do that, because this is not good, because I don't like trading with emotions. Once I have given out a signal, it's either it's going to play out or it doesn't play out. All right. It's either the TP number one gets hit or it doesn't get hit. So if none of these things got hit, you keep holding the trade. All right. So you don't need to come and ask me if you should keep holding the trade or not. If you're asking that, it means that you're not comfortable. You were not comfortable with the stop loss, right? You didn't even know how much you were going to lose. So that's not good. So, so yeah, I think we're going to be done with the live for now. Okay. I will call it a day and then come back live tomorrow. Okay. Tonight, I won't be able to come live because I'm traveling. I won't be able to come live this evening, but I'm going to return back to coming live tomorrow around 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. So yeah, so basically that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Close with gold again. We're holding by there. What? Close with gold again. Sorry, I don't understand you, Matt Lele. I don't understand your question. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I hope you guys learned something, from the way I'm analyzing and all that. You can learn a lot if you're someone that's very you know, if you're very focused and all that. You can literally learn a lot just by seeing how another trader analyzes. You're gonna start understanding certain things. Okay. So I appreciate you guys for coming for joining this live, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed, and remember to continue to trade safely. Don't trade with emotions, and have an amazing day, guys. Have a profitable day, successful and blessed day. Take care and see you tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. Okay, bye for now, guys. See you. Yeah, for those who are just joining, you have to watch the recording. The live has just ended now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.